It is time today, my friends, to take on Hard Mode and Silverbell. Those two together is exactly what's happening in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in, as always, as we take on 1-9 here in Hard Mode in Beast Yeast, Secrets of the Silver Kingdom. I'm excited about this one here today as we take this down and on and take on Silverbell Boss here. Now, we'll give you the 4 T's. That's the tactics, the team, the treasures, and the toppings in order to succeed and complete 1-9. If you got a question or comment along the way, do let me know because I love to hear from you as always. And feel free to come join us in our amazing active Discord server. All right, let's get into it here for Silverbell Cookie, my friends. So a couple things as we always do. First and foremost, we are in Beast Yeast. This land radiates with the power of the beast before you unfolds a landscape unlike anything you've seen in Crispia. That is for sure. Next, we got special conditions. Topping bonuses don't work. We're going to talk about that here in a second. We also have Spore dispersal. Your cookies will gain Spore points whenever certain enemies use specific skills or get hit. Once the Spore point meter is filled, you will gain the mushroom mutation status. In this state, your team's buff effects will be reduced and the damage they receive will be increased. Now, on top of that, the effect is stackable. Once mushroom mutation's duration is over, its target will disperse spores around themselves. Now, a couple other things here. We got healing decreased by 65%, same with HP shield, and enemies debuff increased. On top of that, since it is hard mode, we also have damage down. Ugh. It is tough as always. Now, a couple things about this one here when it comes to Silverbell. First and foremost, we got a couple of mobs before we get to Silverbell, essentially 2. Now, the other thing is on that second mob, that is going to be right there with Silverbell here, the Cookie Boss. Now, a couple of things about Silverbell. Power 150k, HP at about 4.4 million. We do have Gleeful Chime. Silverbell Cookie heals his allies, granting them a damage resist buff. Now, healing targets will also receive bonus healing depending on the number of buffs they currently have. Silverbell Cookie will also inflict damage on his enemies and cast Silverbell Pollen debuff. Once the debuff duration is over, it will cause area damage and stun the targets in range. So not much because this is pretty much like Silverbell. Now, a couple things about this though. As always, let's dive into the team and the tactics here, my friends. So a couple things. We are going to run this team here. What I like about this is we're running 1 defense with survivability here with Financier Cookie, primarily to keep both Golden Cheese and Creme Brulee alive. Because the focus is always on attack there. And then additionally, additional healing here between Snapdragon and PV to keep the rest of the team alive and give that additional support over time, and more of like a nuke heal or a big heal, and both giving the lovely shields. So lots of things there to consider, and then really focused on area of damage with Golden Cheese and single target damage, and lots of damage there with Creme Brulee. Now, another good tip and trick here is both Financier Cookie and Creme Brulee you can use your mileage points on in order to max them out. You can check out our mileage points guide shop, all about that for you there as well. Now, on top of that, we are focused on damage and cooldown. So we are going to use Old Pilgrim Scroll, Dream Conductor's Whistle here, and Squishy Jelly Watch. Some things that you could consider: Librarian's Enchanted Robes. Again, in the new Beast Yeast, you only have to survive with 1 cookie. You could consider Insignia of the Dominal Knights if it becomes a close battle, as an example. Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch there as well. Damage with the Order's Sacred Fork there, particularly against bosses. We also could go with a little bit more defense here with Disciple's Magic Scroll, Grim Looking Sigh for the crit, and then additionally, if you want more survivability, Gatekeeper's Ghost Horns as some other examples. So those are some good ideas for you, and on top of that, you could think about Vial as well. When it comes to our toppings, we do have topping guides here for our cookies. You can check those out here, plus biscuits, as I like to say. Big thing here is, again, those bonus effects are not going to work for you. But, and the key thing on the toppings is you're still going to get the main piece here. So we do have damage resist on Financier. We're on attack here for GC, cooldown for PV, attack for Creme Brulee, and also cooldown for Snapdragon. Now, when we do take a look at our biscuits, as we like to say. A couple things here, we're really focused on cooldown here. Again, like to show these for a baseline so that you can see that at a minimum. Getting additional life and health is, or sorry, life and health, same thing. Attack and health is going to be very, very important. We could put a different one on Financier Cookie, but we were able to get by with this. So just want to show you this one as an example. Certainly you could get the magic candy up higher. Here is our golden cheese. We do have a legendary maxed out biscuit, which is very, very helpful on that. And then additionally here's our healing one as well for our lovely PV. And then last but not least, creme brulee there, pretty maxed out. We could flip over to this one as an example. If we wanted to, but we'll stick with this again because that is what I did to take this one down. So let's go ahead there. On top of that, we're at 1.8 million against 2.6. So let's get into it here, my friends, today to take on Silverbell Cookie and take us all the way. A couple things with this particular team, what you'll find is a little bit slower in terms of taking down some of these mobs. However, again, lots of survivability here, which is what we need. Lots of hits that our opponents will still get in, but we get just enough cooking with our area of effect damage with golden cheese, and then the direct damage there with creme brulee. Now, being able to stay out of that mushroom dispersal is going to be a big thing for us nonetheless. All right, so once we wipe the mobs here, that's going to be huge for us to help us close out and finish and take down Silverbell Cookie. Here we go. As you can see, lots and lots of hits. There we go. Silverbell's about halfway done or more. Creme brulee is in the Spore dispersal mode. And down to the last one. And there you have it, my friends. There you have it. And that is 1-9 on hard mode here with Silverbell. Done and check. All right, so with that, not only that, is it an auto team as a free-to-play player here. That's exciting because now we get access to both the legendary hard biscuit and the legendary light biscuit there, if those two are something you are looking for. On top of that, that gives you a 3-star for 1-9 against the boss right here, Silverbell Cookie Boss. I hope you enjoyed today's question or today's episode. If you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know because I love to hear from you as always. And feel free to join us in the Discord server, my friends. And on top of that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. And thank you for your support. I appreciate the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. On top of that, as always, thank you to all of our members. We do have memberships available to you. It's a great way to get priority response, emotes, icons, those kinds of things if you're looking for it. We also have affiliate links. And don't forget to @me, chat me with all of our socials. I love to see what you have, love to see your teams, and see in the Discord as well, and sharing your posts. With that, Silverbell is now check for all of us and will not be in our way as we continue to run here in Beast Yeast, my friends. All right, on to the next one. As always, we'll see you again soon. Take care.